So I'm a Libra. I'm fair. I try to be anyway. And so I'm going to give it credit when it's due. The past few episodes of Married to Medicine has not been up to par, in my opinion. It has not been entertaining. Um, the thing about Married to Medicine is that it's Married to Medicine, right? We appreciate the education. We need the education. But it also just has to be entertaining. It's a show, right? So it's been missing that for the past couple of episodes. The fun part, the entertainment part, the part that makes you feel something outside of just learning something, which is great, the most important thing, right? But after a long day of work, we just want to release and we want to indulge in the people that we have been watching for years. And lately, it just hasn't been giving us nothing. But I can say that this episode has been the most entertaining episode from the past few episodes. I'll say that. This was a solid, good episode of Married to Medicine. But does the show still need quad guests? But anyway, we'll move on. I'm also, because it's on my spirit, I have to do a recap of Mariah Huck talking to Carlos King, child, the king of reality television. Shouts out to Carlos King. In my mind, I call him Dr. Carlos King Whitmore. As you know, David Simone, But anyway, so yeah, a good episode, solid episode. So the first thing we see Eugene and Toya. So, Dr. Simone had a conversation with Toya last week about her being ungrateful for Dr. Eugene. And she was just like, well, whatever. And so this time, Dr. Eugene, he wanted to impress Toya, so he brought her to a flower shop. Now, flowers, gardening is something that Toya likes, something that she enjoys. And she absolutely loved the date, and Eugene got a 10 out of 10. Last week, Toya felt like the cooking class or whatever was geared more towards what Dr. Eugene likes, so she didn't like it at all. And she gave him a 7. She was just like, you tried, but do better. This was something for you. Toya's original complaint was she needs to get out the house. They need to do more fun stuff, whatever. This is something that's out the house. This is something that's fun. We all love food. We all like to eat. So it's just, you would think that one would enjoy that, but Toya didn't give a damn. Okay. So, so this week he gets a 10 out of 10. So, good job, Eugene. Dr. Zayman. Dr. Zayman had this event where what was he celebrating? I don't remember, but he had it at a cigar bar. Not Dr. Eugene, Dr. Damon. And we saw Dr. Damon and we saw Dr. Heavenly in her dress, dancing with the stars. Yes, indeed. It was a little tight. It was a little snug down there by the waist area. The hips was hugging. But, she looked cute. I thought she looked cute. But anyway, so they were doing that, talking or whatever. And it was weird because the function left being about Dr. Damon and it went to Phaedra. Dr. Heavenly, she was trying to hook Phaedra up with some eligible bachelors in the room, child. This one dude came all the way up with where the women was and was damn near sniffing Phaedra. I said, what's going on? And he was real. He was up with it. He was about that life. He was just like, Phaedra, what up? Phaedra, what up? Now, if it was me, I would have went for that. But Phaedra, she's a classy lady, and she's and so good for her. Phaedra had that blonde hair on. And she just wasn't feeling it. She had on, what she had on? Was she a leopard or a cheetah? She was some wildcat, Phaedra. Wow. She looked good. But, so yeah. That happened. And then, Phaedra, the Heavenly called Phaedra up on the stage, said that Phaedra's single. Anybody want to bite? So to turn around, auctioning this lady off, it was hilarious. I don't know how I would have felt if I was Phaedra in that moment, but it was definitely funny to see. So after that, the lady sat down and Dr. Alicia and Toya had an exchange. You know, I'm starting to warm up to Dr. Alicia. I've always said that I thought she was beautiful because she is. She's beautiful and her family's beautiful. And you know, I don't doubt that she can't that she can hang with these ladies. She can, and she can give them something. But you know, the whole idea of that Dr. Alicia or anybody for that matter was going to replace Quad, I think it's just not the team. But we're gonna let it go. This is what we have now, and it's fine. And I like Dr. Alicia, I do. Anyway, her and Toya was going back and forth because Eugene told Toya that Kima had all these, you know, ancient misogynistic thoughts about women and their role and blah blah blah. And so Toya brought it to Dr. Alicia and said, yeah, Kima tripping. He feel like women should do this and blah 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 and whoop de whoop. And Dr. Alicia was just like, yeah, it's a constant thing in our household. We go back and forth. I'm a very strong, independent woman, and he wants for his women to not be that per se, you know, at least all the time, at least not when he's around. And she says that's a problem for her. And Toya was just like, oh, your man seemed like he hard to handle. And Dr. Alicia was just like, and so are you. You seem like you hard to handle as well. Y'all got that in common. Y'all both have strong personalities. And what y'all say go, correct? Toya can do nothing but agree, which is true. Toya, who are you to say that to that lady? Now, we vloggers, we can say certain stuff, but who are you to say that to that lady face that your man is hard to handle? When you don't even know him like that, you ain't never had a conversation with her like that. Like, look, we can say that, but you can't say that, girl. Especially, have you met you, Toya? Anyway, so that happened. So Dr. Simone, she was celebrating some of the ladies being there for 10 years, Heavenly, Toya, Jackie. And she said that I wanted to invite you guys to Hilton Head, South Carolina. And I said, okay. I didn't think nothing about it until Dr. Heavenly brought it up. Now, Simone, you know you wrong because Dr. Heavenly speaking. Simone, you know you wrong because this is where Curtis cheated on Dr. Jackie and down in Hilton Head, South Carolina. Now, I'm in Spartanburg, South Carolina. I don't know how far that is for me. But yeah, but the internet, the Twitter street's been telling me the Hilton Head is allegedly not a fan of the blacks. So I don't really know why they're going down there. That's just what the Twitter people done told me, allegedly. So, I mean, I wouldn't go nowhere where I'm not welcomed. I'm black, I'm very black, and I'm gay, and I'm very gay. And if those two things are not cool with wherever the destination is going to be, then I'm not going, period. If I can't be myself, why am I there? We have to compromise and adapt and, you know, withhold ourselves to a certain extent in everyday life. We all do, no matter who you are. And so to do that for a fun trip, no. But I don't know. I don't know how true that is, but Dr. Jackie, you know, she was looking dumbfounded at Dr. Simone's decision. And Dr. Heavenly has, in a way, whether she wants to admit it or not, has turned into Dr. Jackie's mouthpiece. And so, let me see. So after that, we get Dr. Jackie. She talks to Curtis about it. And Curtis is telling us that his relationship, his business is not up for discussion and he don't want to go. Dr. Jackie was just like, well, I done thought about it and I want to go. It's been 10 years and I can't believe it's been that long. And she was just like, yeah, well, I want to go. And Curtis don't want to go because he don't want nobody to bring it up and blah, blah, blah. And Dr. Jackie made a comment later on in the episode that she feels like Toya is the one that'll bring up the mess and blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, well, child, she probably will. But still, I'm just like, I don't like, it's given entitlement. I understand that Dr. Jackie had her moment on this show, her one and only time on the show where the season was about her and it was about her marriage and a microscope on her life and etc. And it was, it was definitely difficult, I'm sure, for her to go through, and I respect that. But Dr. Jack, you had one bad time on the show. There's many cast members on the show that have a bad time every single season, where their marriage is always talked about, and who they are is always talked about and stuff. And so for y'all to think that, oh, y'all, I gave the show this one time and that's it, y'all ain't gonna get no more. It's just like, what is Curtis going to DR for? For business. Okay, for what? I don't know. I've always, it's just my opinion, but I feel like Dr. Jackie and Curtis have an arrangement situation going on. He going away and staying for months and months at a time. You really think he not doing nothing? I just think that it's just a situation like, look, as long as I don't find out about it, as long as you ain't sloppy about it, you gonna do what you wanna do, and that's that. It's just my opinion. It's not a fact. But I'm just saying, it's just like, I don't know why they try to act like we stupid. Like, well, whatever. So, let me see. Phaedra, she had this beautiful, amazing party for Aiden. So cute. We watched Aiden grow up on Housewives, and he's just still got the same little face, and just adorable. And Phaedra is such a good mom. And it was just so nice to see Phaedra and the boys, little Mr. President. And who I was excited to see was Dwight, the legend, the icon, Dwight. I heard somebody's giving a fashion show with no fashions. How dreadful. The legend Dwight from Housewives of Atlanta. We love him. He looks great. Dwight is probably like 92 years old, and he looks amazing. Not a day over 30. I live. So that was cute to see. All the cast come. I think everybody came to Aiden's party. Phaedra had it decked out, of course. I mean, it was people on stilts and the whole nine yards. Phaedra gonna do a party, baby. We got to see Cecil's brother, who he looks just like, and he didn't have a wedding ring on, even though he's married. And Heavenly was getting on him, gave him $80 to get him a wedding ring and and stuff. And it was funny. He came up to talk to Phaedra and all that, and it was just a hoot. It was a hoot. Heavenly was showing out. It was funny. Let me see. We see Kima, Dr. Alicia's husband. I like his name. And Dr. G sitting there talking, and I'm like, these two fools together, child. Oh, thank God we got women to take care of us. And the girl. So anyway, let me see. Aiden, he did a little speech. He told Phaedra that her love is overwhelming sometimes, and he just understands who she is. He was like, I'll never be able to repay you back for everything that you do for me. And it's just, a tearjerker. Just such a beautiful moment. Shouts out to Phaedra Parks for just being an amazing, incredible mom. It shows in how respectful and kind her sons are. So shouts out to Phaedra Parks. And shouts out to Apollo too. We don't know where he at, but shouts out to Apollo. Let me see. So we get to a conversation between Dr. Jackie, Dr. Simone, and Dr. Heavenly. The doctor's showing out, child. The doctors done clocked in to work, child. It ain't just the wives, it's the doctors. It's sounding like, okay, about time. So, Heavenly being very confrontational as usual. Looking at Simone like, I'm just like, Lord. So Simone, she was just like, look, I didn't know about the whole Hilton Head thing. I didn't think about it. It was an honest mistake. What I think it is that I think that Simone genuinely did not think about Curtis and Dr. Jackie at the Hilton Head thing. The whole situation. I don't think she thought about it. I think the producers did. I think the producers told Simone to pick this place. But of course, Simone can't say that. She can't break the fourth wall and say, oh, the producers put me up to this. That's what I think it is. Because I honest to God forgot that I didn't forget that Curtis cheated, but I forgot where the location was. because it's not important. It's the fact that he cheated, child, and probably still. Anyway, so yeah, but that's what I think it is. But hey, and of course, Heavenly, she blew it up out of proportion. Simone and Heavenly walked off. You know, you can't really when Heavenly's crunk up, you can't really be calm and nice because she gonna say something off the wall and disrespectful and loud, and she gonna make you turn up. And they turned little Aiden's party out, child. I said, look at these gutter snipes with doctors in front of their names. I said, child. So Dr. Jackie came over and calmed down, and Jackie was just like, look, I don't know if I'm gonna go. If my men ain't gonna go, I ain't gonna go. If my men ain't gonna go, I ain't gonna go. And so that was the end of that. And Heavenly, you know, always in her acting gig, she asked for a hug afterwards, after cussing Dr. Simone out, and Dr. Simone ignored her. They showed Cecil told what we all think and know. Simone was telling Cecil about how Dr. Heavenly was giving it to her, and you know, just being extra and annoying and whatever. And Cecil was just like, well, this is Heavenly, this par for the course. What you get mad for? You know this who she is and how she act. And that's true. I mean, if somebody show you who they are, you ain't got no choice to believe them, right? We know Heavenly. The Heavenly is professional at this. You know, if when it comes time to start some mess on the show, the person they gonna go to is Heavenly. When it's a new girl on the show outside of this season, because she hasn't really bothered Dr. Alicia or Phaedra, because the producers told her not to, especially with Phaedra. But you know, when it's a new girl come on the show, we know that Heavenly is gonna be the first one to come at her. That's her role. You know, we know that. So Cecil was right. Simone, you've been knowing Heavenly for years. I don't even know why you still get mad. It's true. You know, one thing, and I'm gonna end with this. One thing Toya said that was very poignant to me when they was arguing. Toya said, you know, I wish Jackie spoke up for herself more instead of getting Dr. Heavenly to do it. And that's exactly what it is. There is a reason why Dr. Heavenly and Dr. Jackie is like this. A lot of similarities there, but you will never know it. Heavenly will always do and say the things that Jackie won't. But Jackie 100% behind the scenes agree with her, in my opinion. I don't know. But anyway, y'all, stay tuned for more reviews. I have so much to review. I'm going to try to review the Impact New York. Love and Hip Hop Miami is back. Of course, we're continuing with Potomac and Married to Medicine. Also got to redo my Basketball Wives reunion review. And yeah, is there anything else? I think that's it. My Mariah with Carlos King. And yeah, anyway, stay tuned. Hi, Mr. Chalaki. Mr. Chalaki on Google Plus. Follow me at Iskinsworth Instagram and Twitter, at Iskinsworth89 on Snapchat, Chase King on Facebook, Mr. Chalaki on Cash App, PayPal, and TikTok. And as always, run me my money, earn me my fade, run me my money the way I get paid. Stay black, stay tuned, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.